Now on 4 News Now at 5, an attack downtown scares Spokane businesses, but police say fewer crimes are happening. What they're doing to keep you safe.
It is a wet and windy evening. I'll let you know if the snow is moving in your first alert forecast.
And how Washington lawmakers are pushing to increase penalties for possessing illegal drugs. You're watching 4 News Now at 5. We start with breaking news out of Spokane Valley tonight. A 17-year-old girl is fighting for her life. Deputies say she was hit by a car in Spokane Valley. It happened just before 8:30 last night on 16th Avenue near Evergreen. Deputies say they got calls about a group of teens outside a house being loud. The sheriff's office says at one point another teen driving by hit a 17-year-old girl who was in the road. She's now being treated for life-threatening injuries. Deputies say the teen driver was not involved in the disturbance that was happening and is cooperating with the investigation. A man arrested as a teen for murder remains behind bars tonight on new charges of attacking 2 more women. One of those attacks happened a little over a week ago. The recent attack has the Downtown Spokane Partnership sounding the alarm. The organization wants to see action taken to stop incidents like these from happening. Bronte Sorotsky is live downtown tonight with the organization's plea and with what law enforcement is doing to protect people downtown. Bronte.
Well, Aaron, the news of this recent attack has some downtown businesses on edge. Some managers I spoke with say that they're worried that this isn't the only crime that they're seeing and that it's scaring people away from the area. But SPD says that they have remodeled their patrols in the area and that crime here is going down.
These kinds of incidents are scary. They're incidents we don't want to see in Spokane.
After this most recent incident, the Downtown Spokane Partnership, a nonprofit dedicated to enhancing the area, is saying enough is enough.
We have to focus on why are these happening, how are they happening, and how do we get ahead of it and start proactively addressing so that people feel safe walking, whether it be downtown or in other parts of the city.
Businesses downtown say safety is one of their biggest concerns, especially when it comes to their employees. Method Juice Cafe is directly across from the Spokane Police Department downtown, but management says safety is still an issue.
I have a lot of younger girls here and they'll be closing downtown.
Amy Murillo, a manager at Method Juice, says the recent crime doesn't just scare her employees, but it's scaring people away from the downtown area altogether.
It's causing a lot more issues for people to want to come downtown, and there's a lot to do, but it's not worth getting attacked, you know what I mean?
But Corporal Nick Briggs with Spokane Police says crime downtown is declining.
January 8th through February 5th of 2022 compared to 2023 is about a 12% decrease in overall crime.
He says incidents like this assault are rare for the area. But to address downtown crime, the department has redesigned their staffing models.
We have over doubled the amount of officer-initiated or self-initiated contacts. So these are things like officers conducting foot patrols, contacting big businesses, detecting and deterring crime as it's happening or prior to it happening.
Despite the decrease, these crimes still have some worried.
Some of these incidents are very isolated in nature. That doesn't make them any less scary.
Now, the Downtown Spokane Partnership added that it wants to work together with local leaders, law enforcement, and local businesses in order to find a solution and understand why these problems are happening. Reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
I'll take a live look over Spokane. It is a wet and windy night, plus more snow on the way. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker for the first alert forecast.
There is the possibility of snow for parts of the region. That little sliver of light you see on the western horizon is some clearing right in Spokane, and I think we'll be drying out just in time to avoid any snow. It's mostly cloudy right now at the airport. It is windy. Southwest winds sustained at 22 miles per hour and 38 degrees. Doppler radar showing light rain around the region right now with snow in the mountains. Snow level up around 3,500 to 4,000 feet. A broader view shows there is a back edge to this precipitation. Still the possibility of some lingering showers through the evening in Spokane. Here's 7 o'clock in the evening, but we'll keep the snow going in the central panhandle. In fact, up to a foot of snow over over Lookout Pass. Here's 10 o'clock tonight. And if you go a little bit east of Spokane into Coeur d'Alene, you may hang on to the precipitation long enough to see some minor snow accumulation, up to an inch of snow possible for Coeur d'Alene and parts of the Idaho Palouse. Meanwhile, it is especially windy in Spokane right now, with wind gusts to 34 miles per hour. Some of those stronger gusts will slowly taper off overnight, but it is going to be a windy start to the day. Meanwhile, this evening, still the possibility of rain showers through at least 7, 8 o'clock. Temperatures will be dropping down below freezing tonight. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast and tell you more about the wind on Wednesday in just a few minutes, Aaron.
Chris, thank you. New at 5 o'clock, 2 people are now homeless after a fire ripped through their mobile home in northeast Spokane. Spokane firefighters say the fire broke out around 7 this morning at a mobile home park in the area of Perry and Lyons. You can see in this video some fire damage around the doorway and water damage from the fire being extinguished. Firefighters say 2 people and their dogs are now living somewhere else until the damage can be fixed. The cause is still under investigation. The pandemic hit families hard, especially those with young children. One issue that became clear during that time: childcare is hard to come by and it's hard to pay for. Many families found themselves on wait lists for years, and when they got in, they struggled to afford it. New at 5 o'clock, Emily Bloom explains how our lawmakers are working to create change.
Lawmakers in Washington state are fighting to expand the child care workforce with House Bill 1451. Meanwhile, Senator Patty Murray spoke ahead of the State of the Union on her plans to deliver on federal funding for child care. House Bill 1451 was passed out of committee this afternoon, 8-3. The bill takes a 3-pronged approach to solving the child care crisis that our state is facing. First, it develops a program that will assist middle and high school age kids who care for younger relatives or children. Second, it'll move high school students right into the profession and get them the training, background checks, and jobs they need. Third, it'll continue the pipeline to get substitutes who work in child care the training they need to open their own child care businesses. Next steps, it'll be on the floor. Meanwhile, Senator Patty Murray bringing to light today the very same issue.
We have a crisis today where people cannot afford childcare. They can't find a slot. They're on long waiting lists. Our providers are turning over help on a constant basis. And so it is really hurting our economy today. And we have to deal with this at the national level.
Ahead of Tuesday's State of the Union, she's hoping the president has this on his agenda. She brought with her a Seattle attorney and mother of 5 who has struggled to find childcare for 17 years. They say we're dealing with a broken system, and this is not just a low-income family issue, it's a working family issue. Tonight on Nightside, we'll go over the Child Care and Development Block Grant and how it'll help low-income families access child care. Reporting in Spokane, Emily Bloom, 4 News Now.
The new photos from the U.S. Navy show recovery efforts of the suspected Chinese surveillance balloon that was shot down over the Atlantic Ocean Saturday night. House Republicans are considering whether to pass a symbolic resolution regarding the incident. In less than an hour, President Biden will deliver his second State of the Union address and his first since Republicans took control of the House. Biden's speech will likely focus on the economy and national security as his agenda faces Republican opposition. The address comes as many Americans are pushing for sweeping gun and police reform in the wake of recent national tragedies. A look for the president to highlight his policy wins over the past year while acknowledging that more work needs to be done. President Biden faces a host of challenges both domestically and abroad. A politically divided Congress is forcing a showdown over raising the nation's debt ceiling, and now growing tensions with China after the U.S. shot down a suspected spy balloon that China insists was a civilian airship. Watch the address right here on 4 News Now tonight at 6 o'clock. It's after World News with David Muir, or you can tune in online on our website, KXLY.com. Coming up on 4 News Now at 5, Washington lawmakers are working to see less drugs on the streets, plus a daring dog rescue on a frozen Spokane Valley lake. That video after the break.
Track live radar on the 4 News Now weather app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Post Falls Volkswagen.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on the next task. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. 4 News Now Extreme Team brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
When it's time to replace that old furnace or water heater, your choice of contractor is obvious. Give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. Bill's Heating installs the top brands and always offers a low price guarantee. And now you can take part in the Zags Win You Win promotion. If the Gonzaga Bulldogs win the 2023 National Championship, all eligible equipment purchased before March 15th will be refunded. Call Bill's Heating today or visit the website for official contest rules.
Is pain stopping you from doing the things you love? Are you suffering from pain, prickling, or burning in your hands or feet? Stop what you are doing right now and pay close attention. Over 95% of our patients see major improvements within weeks. We treat major symptoms like numbness, burning, muscle cramps, issues with your balance. These issues are caused by nerve damage, which is called peripheral neuropathy. Call us today for a free nerve damage screening. This free nerve damage screening will tell you if you are at risk for serious complications and if you qualify for our treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe that even this nerve damage treatment can't help you anymore. If neuropathy is not treated, it will get worse. Neuropathy debilitates people and can even lead to amputation. Don't wait another second and call now. If you're one of the first 25 callers, you'll receive a free nerve damage screening. Stop living in pain and call now to be pain-free.
The great license plate cover-up?
Sure enough, here's one right here.
Are these drivers avoiding tolls, even damaging or obscuring their license plates? Watch the next Inside Edition.
Tonight at a special time. 4 News Now is brought to you by Fairway Floor.
Well, that dog is alive and well thanks to the Spokane County Sheriff's Office and Spokane Valley Fire Department. New photos and videos show the daring rescue Saturday night at Shelley Lake, where that dog fell through the ice. A rescue diver walked about 40 yards onto the ice to the dog, grabbed it. Before falling in himself, they were both pulled to safety. The firefighters treated the deputy and the dog before Spokane Regional Animal Services arrived to take over. New at 5 tonight, there's a new push in Olympia right now to get illegal drugs off the streets. In 2021, the state Supreme Court ruled the law, as it was written, was unconstitutional. One of the 4 new bills, Senate Bill 5035, would make drug possession a felony. As Peter Choi explains, that bill is drawing mixed reaction from local voters. Peter.
Yeah, that's right, Aaron. People I spoke to today have mixed reaction to these bills, and some say we need tougher accountability to decrease drug possession, and others think more imprisonment does not reduce state drug problems.
When you're an addict, your brain gets foggy, and this is part of the reason why people that use fentanyl need to be prosecuted, because we're losing babies.
Nearly 2 years ago, Sharon Murfin's 17-month-old grandchild, Serenity, died.
I know she always had a habit of putting stuff in her mouth.
From accidentally getting into drugs that Serenity's dad was using at home. She now wants people caught with dangerous drugs held accountable.
I mean, by going to jail, you go to jail for having that fentanyl on you. In that jail, drug court, the methadone clinic, you can be still held accountable.
The Spokane County Medical Examiner reports a huge spike in deaths caused by drug overdoses in 2021, 285% jump since 2020.
Over 100,000 people are dying every single year in this country due to overdose deaths. That's terrible.
Spokane police say this increase is a reality and believe Senate Bill 5467, which gives the option to dismiss charges by going through treatment, is a step in the right direction.
And what I like about this bill is it does offer that option of treatment. And if not, then it does allow the government to say, we need to protect you from yourself in this scenario.
However, not everyone is in favor of these bills.
Honestly, isn't going to make a difference to the addict.
Overcoming drug addiction for years, Angel Tomio Sam says addiction is a behavior health issue. She says ramping up the penalty won't solve the crisis.
So important for this ability for people to seek services in the community, that the services and treatment be made available to them in the community and not in a carceral setting.
And there's no word yet when the votes will be held on these bills, and we'll have a breakdown of each Senate bill on our website, KXLY.com. In studio tonight, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Tomorrow, we're going to hang on to the wind through the first part of the day, but the rain will be long gone. Expect a sunny day, below freezing to start, heading up to a high of 41, a little above our average high of 38. I'll be back with the hour by hour on when those winds will be dying down and your 7-day forecast after the break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
There's a new tax refund called the Working Families Tax Credit from the Washington State Department of Revenue. Those who qualify could get up to $1,200 back. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
You even remember to water the house plants.
I do this? You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office. We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Remodeling your kitchen? Fred's has the latest in kitchen appliances from GE Cafe on sale.
With a variety of custom cafe colors and options, makes it easy to personalize your kitchen.
And when it's time for cleanup, the GE Cafe dishwasher offers loading flexibility and a reversing wash arm to clean every inch of your dishes.
Get up to $2,000 in rebates in GE Cafe appliances.
Come in and see the great selection of cafe kitchen packages at Fred's.
We've been in the Spokane community for 4 generations, and for nearly 80 years, we've seen many of our local competitors come and go.
But it's always been our focus to put our community, our people, and our customers first.
It's never been about just selling cars. It's about you, our extended family.
From our family to yours, from one generation to the next.
We're passing down these values.
Because that's the Wendell way. Wendell Motors, drive for generations.
It's February here at Mainstream, and that means you can stay warm with our February Furnace Special, where you can fall in love with a free furnace when you purchase a new air conditioning unit. Let us provide your family with comfort and happiness this February. Call or visit Mainstream to find out more.
4 News Now is brought to you by Foothills Mazda.
Oh, get your taste buds ready. The menus for this year's Inlander Restaurant Week they're finally out. Check out the 3-course meals from more than 100 restaurants in the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area, and then plan your visits February 23rd through March 4th. See what's on the menu by finding this story on KXLY.com. We have a link to the menu. I did check some of those out, Chris. I always like to use that as a gauge for possible restaurants to try down the road.
You don't want to fight the crowds at Restaurant Week, or?
No, I will.
No.
I will.
Okay.
Go during,
just curious.
Sure. During the week instead of the weekend.
What one caught your attention?
There's a couple that I was looking at. Kismet, De España.
Oh, yes.
Things like that. I don't know. It's all so good. Maybe just because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm so hungry.
Thinking the same thing. I was like, we'll get on that website right now and get a preview. A good night to maybe stay in and cook, though. It's very unpleasant. Live look now over Spokane. We do have some clearing, but also some showers around the region, and it is windy. Not windy, windy. Here are 4 things to know about your forecast. A wet and windy evening, heavy mountain snow, especially in the central Panhandle Mountains. It is going to be a sunny Wednesday, and above average temperatures will continue through most of the 7-day forecast. There is a winter weather advisory until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for the area shaded in purple on your screen, above 3,500 feet for up to an additional foot of snow. Also seeing some heavy snow over the Cascades tonight with a winter weather advisory there. Here's a look at our live pass conditions, and it is bleak going over all of the passes right now with snow and ice. Snoqualmie is about the best. Looks a little more slushy there, but that will not be the case for long as temperatures start to drop. Meanwhile, wind is also an issue. Here's our forecast wind gusts, and it is going to stay windy right on through the evening and the first part of the overnight. 30-mile-per-hour gusts will be common this evening. Watch down on the Palouse as wind gusts get into the 40-mile-per-hour range. Here's 1 a.m. Things starting to calm down in a few places, but still looking at very breezy conditions around Spokane. Most of the stronger winds will be from the Palouse through the central panhandle. Then by about 8 o'clock, it is still going to be a breezy morning, not very pleasant, especially with temperatures below freezing. It's going to feel cool. Finally, by tomorrow afternoon, things will really calm down, and you'll be able to enjoy a pleasant evening. Here's a look at our forecast. Cold front coming through. That's going to zip off to the east. Behind it, high pressure building in for a sunny Wednesday and Thursday. Looks like a nice day as well, much calmer before a weak system comes in on Friday, giving us our next chance of rain, possibly mixed with snow. But right now, it just looks like a slight chance. Overnight lows tonight will be down below freezing in most locations. A lot of wet roads, refreezing. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the 30s and 40s, once again running a little above average. We're going to be cooler in North Idaho, hanging on to the clouds longer in the day, and showers in the central panhandle. Your planning forecast: breezy and sunny tomorrow, partly sunny on Thursday. Just a slight chance of showers on Friday and Saturday, mainly over the higher terrain, and then a better chance to find some rain mixed with snow the beginning of next week. And it looks like we're going to start cooling down on Tuesday as well, with below average temperatures forecast in the 8 to 14-day forecast. Aaron.
Chris, thank you. And make sure you keep up with the forecast near you by downloading the 4 News Now weather app. It will send you important alerts straight to your phone when you turn on notifications. Search KXLY in the App Store to download now. Still to come after the break on 4 News Now, the search for survivors in Turkey and Syria continues tonight. A local expert weighs in on the threat of earthquakes around the world and here in the inland Northwest.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,250 off your complete bathroom remodel.
The Move Fitness gyms are on the move.
Let's go! With a new gym opening soon in Spokane and a variety of fun classes starting now, there's never been a better time to join.
Magical moments, snowy adventures, warming up, making memories, a winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
Want to do a little spinning and winning at the Kootenai Casino? Play our February Hot Spins Thursday through Sunday. Win there and you'll move on to Friday, Saturday Super Spins drawings. Then get a shot at the big money drawing. Book a midweek room at the Kootenai Falls Lodge for just $59 or a midweek Riverview room for just $89. Hot Spins, Super Spins, and Final Cash giveaway. We're winning and spinning at the Kootenai Casino. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
RV show pricing continues now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Yes, every RV in stock at R&R RV Liberty Lake is show priced. You'll save thousands with rebates and show discounts on Cougar, Rockwood, Montana, Class B vans, and more. Everything show priced. Now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Shop online at rnrrv.com or visit R&R RV in Liberty Lake, Eastern Washington's largest RV dealer.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman & Associates, 922-6600.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,250 off your complete bathroom remodel.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Cal Superstore in Airway Heights.
The U.S. is sending 78 search and rescue experts from Los Angeles to help save lives in Turkey and Syria, one day after a 7.8 magnitude earthquake toppled thousands of buildings in the middle of the night. More than 7,700 people have been killed. Seismologists say these earthquakes are the most powerful to hit the region in well over 100 years. The waves from the earthquakes were captured by special equipment at Eastern Washington University. Vanessa Perez sat down with the Dean of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics to find out what caused it. Vanessa.
Yeah, well, Turkey sits on the intersection of three major tectonic plates, including what's called the East Anatolian Fault. This fault has remained quiet, but experts say it seems to be waking up. The Arabian Plate is moving north and colliding with Europe, so Turkey is stuck in between. Large earthquakes like this one come with aftershocks, which will likely last years. CSTEM's Dean showed me this map. These yellow and orange circles are spots where aftershocks happened. The college's seismometer picked up the waves from the earthquake. An earthquake of this size makes the earth ring like a bell.
The human tragedy, and it's always very difficult working in seismology because the large earthquakes that we study, that we learn about how the earth works, cause human tragedy.
Seismology is a holy grail of earthquake preparedness. Seismometers can be used for early warnings. We don't see many earthquakes happen in Eastern Washington. If one did happen, Bowman says there won't be a warning. The good news is because of the kinds of earthquakes that would be hitting this area, the buildings would not collapse. But being inside during a quake is a different story. That's when you'll want to duck under a table or desk. Live in studio, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.
Vanessa, thank you. There's a consumer alert for Honda cars with backup cameras. Honda's is recalling more than 114,000 vehicles over backup camera displays that may not work when the vehicle is in reverse. The recall involves 2018 to 2022 Fit hatchbacks, or 2020, I should say, Fit hatchbacks, and 2019 to 2022 HRVs that have an ignition key, not a push-button start. There haven't been any injuries. Honda asked owners of the affected vehicles to bring them to a dealership for a software update. If you're looking for love online this Valentine's season, be aware of romance scams. Just last year, the Federal Trade Commission reported $547 million in losses to romance scams in 2021. The strategies romance scammers use to get money from people, they start with a simple conversation using a fake profile on an app or website. They'll chat with you, often build trust, make up a story as to why they can't meet you in person, and eventually they'll ask you for money. The FTC urges you to stop talking to someone you suspect is scamming you. Talk to friends and family you trust for a second opinion and vet the person through some online searches. For more information on avoiding falling for romance scams, look for this story on KXLY.com.
Download the 4 News Now app today. At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Why not have the bath of your dreams? With Bath Planet, you can once again relax and enjoy the beauty of your new shower and bath. Our custom-built baths and showers will forever change the way your bathroom looks.
Call today for a free in-home consultation.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. All right, guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider, it's free, baby. You know Zags are going all the way this year, right?
Yeah, I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck? Call Russell & Hill, attorneys at law. Where real people with real injuries get real results. 24/7, nights and weekends. Free consultations. And there's never a fee unless we win. Choose 2. Choose Russell & Hill.
STA is a great place to work for a few different reasons. There are definitely a lot of opportunities here at STA, no matter where you start at. There's always opportunities for advancement, things to help you move from one position to the next.
All the departments here, paratransit, fixed route, we all work together to help the community, and that's why I like to work here.
Why not have the bath of your dreams? With Bath Planet, you can once again relax and enjoy the beauty of your new shower and bath. Our custom-built baths and showers will forever change the way your bathroom looks.
Call today for a free in-home consultation. 4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Wigs.
The rain will taper off later tonight, but the wind is going to be around overnight and into a breezy Wednesday morning and cool with temperatures below freezing. That wind is going to make it feel even cooler. We will have calmer and sunny weather in the afternoon, a high temperature of 41 degrees. That sounds a little more like it. Aaron?
Yes, it does. Thank you, Chris. Tonight at 6 o'clock, President Biden gives the State of the Union address in the nation's capital. You can watch it right here on 4 News Now or online at KXLY.com. That means we won't have a 6 o'clock, but we will be back for our 11 o'clock night side.
Yes, we will.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.